Note. N-O-T-E. Note. Why do they print that word on every single one of the bills? And why do they call them bills? Because they're dollar bills. They're not dollars. They're the representation of a dollar. They're a note. As long as they got paper and ink, they can make lots of notes and bills. And it's not constitutional money. It's helicopter money. Quantitative easing. And all the gangster bankster slobs like Deutsche Bank and Credit Suisse and JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo and Citibank, my favorite, old Citibank. Imagine that. All the gangster banksters, they swap and trade in notes and bills. While the real dollars, the silver dollars required by the Constitution, well, they were all stolen after they murdered John and Bobby Kennedy. Lyndon Johnson's signing statement for the Coinage Act of 1965. We're changing 173 years of constitutional coinage law. Coinage. Dollars, real dollars. They took all the silver dollars and they replaced them with bills and notes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, millions of people's homes taken because of the notes and the bills. And all of the government's operations, the judges, the police, the marshals, the FBI, SEC, all of it. The trash collectors, the sewer operators, all of it, all runs on notes and bills. And everybody in the news media and a lot of people in social media and people from the churches, and they keep blathering on about how many dollars it's going to cost when there aren't any dollars. All there are is notes and bills. So, without going into great depth, because I don't want to confuse everybody, the system is a false construct. It's an illusionary, imagineered matrix built on notes and bills. And old goofballs with very little brain matter left that'll do just about anything for a rub and a tug. Old Sleepy Joe, he ain't gonna fix any of it. He ain't gonna do anything except sign whatever they hand him to sign, because he's a stooge puppet boob, sort of like Mr. CIA, the undercover CIA operative Donald Trump, who was nothing more than a corrupt little weasel. Sorry, folks. I campaigned for him, I voted for him, and then I watched him go about deepening the swamp. All Donald Trump is an agent of disinformation. He was what you call controlled opposition. Donald the Goofbag and the whole Trump clown circus. His kids, all of them. Not one of them, not a single damn one of them told you about the notes and the bills and the helicopter quantitative easing circus that's running the bankrupt United States Incorporated. Not any of them mentioned it. And the reason they didn't mention it is because they are phony, they're false, they're fake. Just like the notes and the bills. But everybody will figure it out after they do a little research. Read the death sentence. Read the death sentence for the Coinage Act of 1792 and ask yourself, where did all the copper pennies go? Where'd the copper cents go? Where'd the silver dollars go? Where are the gold coins? The Coinage Act of 1792 and its death sentence. And then what Lyndon Baines, we murdered the Kennedys, Johnson did with the Coinage Act of 1965 reveals 173 years of coinage constitutional money law was thrown out the window and replaced with, we can spend all we want as long as we can print it faster than supersonic jet aircraft and we can print tractor trailer loads and train loads of fiat bills of credit. Legal tender. Boy, what a deception that is. This is a legal tender. Note and bill. Not dollars. They're bills. They're helicopter money. So when y'all wake up to the fact that your government's nothing but a big fraud, like Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Bill Clinton and Hillary and, the Bushes and the Cheneys and Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Nancy Pelosi, the fakes, the people running the big scam, like all the justices of the U.S. Supreme Court. There's a big scam for you, along with the appellate courts and the district courts that all run on notes and bills, because they're the slobs in the black robes. So, as America careens off the cliff into endless trillions upon trillions of dollars in debt, and all of the human resources, the slaves that are indentured to pay for all the quantitative easing helicopter stimulus, sail off into the sunset, I wonder if the humanity of planet Earth will ever figure out how they got pooch screwed. How they got pooch screwed and raped by the men in the black robes. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'll leave it right there. And as always, hasta la vista, God bless, and wake the fuck up.